etc. I can't distill what the prison industrial complex does in the present, but it's not justice.
Mm-hmm.
And what abolition does is not burn down the prisons exactly, although it does maybe also do that, but it builds the world that would make prisons a sick joke.
When they're talking about abolishing prisons, the family, what have you, you always have to remember, I'm going to beat this dead horse. The 4 goals of the woke left are always and forever: gain as much power as possible, destabilize the system, attack capitalism, usher in a Marxist utopia. When they're talking about abolishing the prisons, abolishing the family, they believe that the prisons are a product of capitalism. They believe slavery was evil because it was capitalism. They believe that the police are descended from the people who were in charge of hunting down the escaped slaves, and so the police are directly connected to slavery, which is a result of capitalism. They believe that the family and seeing your children and your spouse as property, which Sophie just said earlier, is a product of capitalism. Every time they're talking about abolishing anything, they're talking about capitalism. And I know this is confusing because they're saying words like prisons, and so you guys mean that they do mean the prison industrial complex. They do. But you have to go one step further than that and understand that they think that it's bad because it's linked to capitalism. They think the family is bad because it's linked to capitalism. And all of this is about eliminating private property. That's what it's ultimately all about. We really try on my channel to go beyond kind of the surface level, because if you just get angry about she wants to abolish the family and how dare she, and she wants to kill grandma and all that, okay, I mean, you can do that. You're like allowed, but the underlying factors that are leading them to that conclusion are actually significantly more insidious. And so you always, anytime they say abolition, you have to assume that whatever they want to abolish, they see it as capitalism in some way. Like when they say abolish whiteness, whiteness is code word for capitalism. Every time they say whiteness, white supremacy, racism, they mean capitalism, because that is their goal. And all of the chaos that they're trying to create in our society between the riots in 2020 and the pandemic and all of the things going on in the schools, that is all designed to destabilize the system, because all of this is about getting us to fight each other and about taking away the pillars that have built up Western society. It is all designed to destabilize the system so that they can attack capitalism as the ultimate nemesis. And once they attack capitalism, they're going to have to offer an alternative to that, which is going to be ushering in their Marxist utopia. I want to do a shout out for Mary over on Rockfin. Mary with the $10 tip. Thank you for an interesting show. Again, guys, we do Socialism Saturday every Saturday at 6 p.m. They won't all be abolish the families. We have to talk about other topics too. But this is generally the most dystopian of the dystopian. If you guys have topics you want me to address on Socialism Saturday, please let me know. You can DM me. You can send in a chat. You can send me an email at activelyunwoke@gmail.com. And I will do my best to try to accommodate it. But this is where we watch the farthest left of the far left. It is the most dystopian stream that you will see all week long. So please mount that like button if you are enjoying the show. We have, I'd like to get a lot more likes on this, because the more likes we get on the video, the more YouTube is going to recommend it to people. And then the more people can join us to learn about socialism. Won't that be great? So please mount that like button for me. And if you have not yet subscribed to my channel on YouTube or whatever platform you're watching on, I hope you'll consider doing so today so you can join us for future Socialism Saturdays and all of my streams in between.